Wellness coach Sandra Scott back with us this week. She's showing us how to make something that only takes a few minutes to do, and it's something that your entire family will enjoy. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
So we're making wraps today.
We are making wraps today because it's the summertime, and I thought about what can we do to have healthy food during the summer, also get our colors in. So we always want to make sure that when we eat fruits and vegetables that we get an array of colors, because that's where all of our vitamins and minerals are.
Take a look at all the colors here. If we get the other camera over here, because it's very bright.
Very bright.
And very varied.
Yeah, so we have a lot of different vegetables here. We have purple cabbage and red bell pepper. We have some onion and radish, carrots, of course, and we even have a fun food, sprouts. Sprouts are really good. They're healthy. They're full of protein. So a lot of people always ask that question, where do vegans get their protein? And we have a couple protein sources here. So we have pea sprouts here that are full of protein, and we also have quinoa, some leftover quinoa, which is a complete protein as well. So we have a great array here of foods, and we are going to make some wraps. So what I have here is some collard green leaves. Okay, so these are some really nice healthy leaves, and because collard greens are really pretty tough, the leaves, what I did was put them in some hot water just for a couple minutes so that they could become a little more pliable. So you saw the before picture, and this is the after picture. And what we're going to do is just begin to make our wrap. I talked about us playing with our food because growing up, Mama, Grandmama especially would say, don't play with your food. But this is a great time for the family, your friends. If you're going to have a brunch or something like this, everyone can get in this process of making a wrap.
Now, what's that you just put on there?
This is a hummus, and this is a spinach and artichoke flavored hummus.
Oh, okay.
So you can become really creative. You can use, it's because we're talking plant-based, you can use a vegan mayonnaise if you like, but I like a hummus on it as a really good spread. You don't have to use hummus. You can use your own salad dressing if you like. So we have the red bell pepper. We're going to put some purple cabbage on here, a little bit of purple onion for the immune system. We have carrots, of course, and you can see just how colorful this dish is looking. We have cucumber. You can also use zucchini. So wraps are a fun way to get the vegetables in that you need. And then to also top it off, we're going to just add a few sprouts. And now we're going to do the fun part, and this is the wrapping of it. And as you can see, the collard wrap or the collard leaf is very easy to roll now. And all you do is just tuck and roll. And that is it. And that is our wrap. You're going to cut it in half.
And that's it.
And that is it. And there are so many fun reasons why we should play with our food. This culture, the Asian culture especially, or in other parts of the world, people have been eating with their food. And my husband and I were having a conversation about this, and he got so excited because we said it's an aphrodisiac. Because our fingers, our hands have so many senses in them. So can you imagine you and your husband feeding one another and what that night can turn into?
Wow.
Yes. Woo!
And so you also say that it will get the digestive system ready.
It really does, because touch is one of the senses that we use the most in our bodies. When we touch our food, because the senses are there, your hand sends a sense to the brain. Your brain says, okay, it's time to eat, and it starts to get that digestive system going. So that's the one thing when it comes to health and wellness. We want to start to get those digestive juices flowing at the very beginning.
Well, we'll check back in about 10 to 15 minutes, so all the adults out there, get the recipe. It'll be on the website.
Yes.
And you can start making your wraps for you and your husband or your significant
There you go,
other.
your significant other.
Hey, Talk of Alabama will be back in a moment. Up next, details on a nonprofit sew-off in Woodlawn. You're watching ABC 3340. We're back in a moment.